Start going north and south, not east and west.
The Owls haven't led since the opening minute of this ball game. Davis, as the shot clock hits 10. Davis puts up a three.
Whoa.
That is way off the mark. Gaffney is there on the weak side to lay it in, and it's 62 apiece.
Well, see, you got to box out, don't you?
And that one taken away. Gaffney with his hand in there.
Okay. Young players, men or women, when you are coming up the floor and they're pressing you, you've got to stay in the middle of the court. You cannot make the defense one of the out-of-bound lines or the back court.
And you got to help your ball handler out by getting across the timeline and give him somebody to throw it to as well.
But stay in the middle of the court.
Yep. Because you're right, that sideline will act as an additional defender.
Now you got to get this ball across the court. They got to go quickly.
Wow.
Well, they dodged one there.
Yes, Barno's got it. Miller Jr. Zach Anderson hits so many big shots, and there's another one.
That's why he's called the problem.
Zach Anderson puts FGCU back in front by 3, and a quick response from Rosado to cut it to 1. 4 minutes to play.
I think at the 3-minute mark, you're going to see one of the bigs go back in, Tom. They're going to have to.
Now, Kelman is out there as they get it to Miller. Anderson. Wow, what a big three a moment ago.
Let him do his thing.
Another one. He hits it again. Zach Anderson. Clutch. 2 back-to-back threes. Davis trying to answer. No good. And the rebound taken by Franco Miller Jr. The Eagles by 4 over the Owls.
Zach Anderson needs a blow. He's moving a little slow.
Yeah, he's been doing it all out there. Such a workhorse. Again, not this time. Boy, Anderson looking for the three-point trifecta. He is calling to the bench to come out of the game.
He's got a little hitch in his giddy-up.
The lob, and Anderson commits the foul. He has got to come out of the game. His legs are bothering him.
Yeah, he's got a little hitch in his giddy-up there.
Two against a team that defends so well in FAU, and Golden misses both free throws at such a crucial time.
Well, let's see. The Owls are going to batten down the hatch here on defense, I'm telling you.
Coming up on 2.5 minutes left. This impressive freshman
Whoa.
Barno gets it to Johnson.
That may have been a little bit out of the range of reality.
Way outside on that one.
You got to feel it, but it's got to be real.
Yeah. John L. Davis taking it in. Got the defender in the air and scores the bucket.
See, bad shots are the same as turnovers.
17 points for John L. Davis. 13 of those since halftime. 2 minutes to play. In a 2-point game here in Dunk City. Who would have thunk it? Anderson fires it inside to Kelman. Loses it out of bounds, and it will belong to the Owls. And right off the toe of Keyshawn Kelman. Martin, no. Offensive rebound and a fresh 20. Gaffney for 3. That one a long-range 3, no good. And a foul on the floor. And it's going to go Jay Webb against Keyshawn Kelman, and that is number 5. Kelman has fouled out. So the final 126, they'll have to do it without him.
What did we say, 66%?
The Dirty Birds trying to make it as difficult as possible, but he calmly strokes the first. 6 of 9 from the free throw line tonight for Golden. Make it 7 of 10, and we're all square at 68.
Well, you got to love the young man standing up under pressure when his team needs him.
And a timeout.
Good timeout by the Eagles.
And Miller crosses the timeline, and good opportunity for Coach Chambers and his crew to draw something up in these final possessions. All so critical. Same thing for Dusty May and his team. They've come all the way back several times, and they have tied it again at 68 apiece.
One word: composure. For both sides. Who's going to keep their composure with 1:21 to go, making good decisions, Tom? At winning time, that's what it always comes down to.
Well, 7 of 9 victories have been by double digits for Dusty May's crew, including the last 5 wins. And all of their victories have been by an average of 21 points. If they're going to pull this thing out, it is going to be really, really close. And FGCU trying to see this one to the finish line and what would be, for all intents and purposes, the biggest upset in school history.
Since the Miami in 2013.
Well, it's the 7th-ranked team in the country, FGCU.
See, they're going small ball here, Tom.
Knock off FAU. FAU with its
They got a few fans here,
contingent,
Tom.
yeah, who's come across Alligator Alley, trying to get its team and will this defense to a stop. Johnson, huge 3, and Pat Chambers pumped his fist in a big way when that one went down.
Well,
71-68, a minute to play.
See, there it was. Feet set, hand down, man down.
Davis trying to answer back, and it's short. Golden with the offensive board. Martin, no good. And again, another offensive rebound. Davis again to try to tie it. No! 3 opportunities and 3 misses, and the warhorse Zach Anderson with the rebound. He is playing through so much pain right now. 30 seconds left. 10-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Franco Miller with 6 to shoot. Taking it inside, and Gaffney commits the foul. Zach Anderson barely able to make it from one end of the court to the other. Coming up with one of the biggest rebounds of his life a moment ago. And Franco Miller Jr., the one-time Ole Miss transfer in his 5th year, hits the first and makes it a 2-possession game.
Coach, 3 timeouts left.
Here's the second. 1 of 2. They tap it out. Miller's got the rebound. And he's fouled again by Martin. And the Eagles can taste it, Jay Webb. 13 seconds left. How about that defensive play and the rebound, tapping it out for another possession. Take another look. Cyrus Largy, one of the biggest plays he'll ever have in his FGCU career.
I think the Owls want to foul immediately.
Got to get it in first to Barno. It's knocked out of bounds. 0.5 ran off.
Gaffney, the foul's on, number 12.
And this time, again, the freshman Barno, and he's called for traveling. And Barno can't believe it, but traveling is the call. And FAU will have the basketball with 11 seconds left.
They're going to let Davis go to work here.
So I'm thinking you got to take it right to the hoop, Jay Webb.
Yes, you do.
2-possession lead for FGCU. Here's Martin. Martin going to pull up for three. It's way off the mark. Miller Jr. with the rebound. And the foul was called. FGCU is going to inbound at the end of the court, and this place is going bananas. 4.3 seconds left, 72-68. Miller Jr. gets it into Cyrus Largy, evading the defenders. And that's it. FGCU has shocked the college basketball world.
The refs want to look at something.
Well, fans starting to spill out onto the floor. They're going to check the clock to see if a foul happened before the buzzer sounded. The clock reads zeros. In it goes to Zach Anderson. The buzzer sounds.
That's not
but it goes out of bounds. And so perhaps it's going to be FAU ball still with some time left on the clock. The delayed celebration in this place. The roof is about to blow off. But John L. Davis thinks he's going to inbound with 0.1 left, and he is. 2-possession game, and as long as FGCU does not foul, it's mathematically impossible for FAU to win the game. So one more discussion between the officials. They're going to come to the table one more time and look at the clock, Jay Webb.
A timeout here by FAU. See, I love the fact they're coaching to the end.
So a 30-second timeout, actually, Jay Webb. It's Pat Chambers that just took it first. Wow, what a night. Here's another look as Anderson, not sure if he got a finger on it or not. I thought in live action he did. And if he did, they'll have the basketball out at the end of the court. And that's where John L. Davis is going to go to inbound. It's just a question of how much time. They're going to put 0.1 on the clock.
Gotcha.
The Eagles fans ready to erupt. There's the inbounds pass, And FGCU has shocked the college basketball world. Arguably the biggest win in program history as they knock off 7th-ranked FAU.
Before a packed house at maybe 4,500 plus.
Look at this crowd in Dunk City. They have blown the roof off Alico Arena. The Eagles have done it, Jay Webb.
I'll tell you what,